To describe many things that make our skin crawl, from having an unexplained paranormal experience to brushing shoulders with a dangerous criminal. There are countless creepy moments that could shock and scare even the bravest people. And sometimes these disturbing moments are captured on video for all to see. Today, we'll be looking at 7 of the creepiest moments ever caught on camera. In June 2016, a simple trip to the playground became an unforgettable day for one family. When Scotty Denton took his 3 children to play at a park in Warwick, Rhode Island, he never imagined seeing something that would keep them all in the car, afraid to approach the empty playground. Eager to document what was happening, Scotty began filming himself and explained the situation.
Right, we're at the playground, and the kids don't want to go anymore because look at this. This is real. Look at this. There's no wind out here right now.
No one on it either.
Look, there's nobody on it.
It's just moving.
There's no wind. Look at the other swings, and look at this.
When Scotty turns the camera toward the playground swing set, it's clear why the kids are hesitant. Despite the relatively calm air that day, one of the swings moves erratically back and forth, seemingly being influenced by some unseen force. Scotty reports that the wind isn't strong enough to move the swing so violently, and the other swings on the set, which are barely moving in the breeze, appear to back him up. Scotty's kids are too scared to get out of the car. They're convinced something paranormal is responsible for the swing's strange movement. Could something be out there on the playground?
Want to go to a different playground?
There's nobody out there.
I do not want to go. Ghosts aren't real. I mean, wouldn't the other swings be moving?
Look, ain't nobody here, dude. This ain't a joke.
Nobody.
While YouTube skeptics were quick to dismiss the video and blame a strong wind or simply a staged event, others weren't so sure. A Facebook comment from a Warwick local claims to have seen the swing going crazy before and that the park is haunted. Ghost or not, when children are reluctant to have a playground all to themselves, something strange is definitely going on. Angel Ruiz uploaded this video featuring 2 young girls sitting together at a small table. As they both eat dinner, everything appears normal until one of the girls sees something that frightens her in the next room, a darkened kitchen.
When I'm done, can we get our fries?
Yeah.
I just. What? Don't scare me.
What?
I'm scared. It's okay.
I just turned off the lights, that's all. What was that?
I'm scared.
What are you doing? Oh, what, Nani? Look at me. What are you scared of? The fish? Oh, the fish died.
What?
Angel's sleeping already. It's raining, girls.
No.
Nani, are you almost done eating? Look at me.
The girl can't quite explain what's causing her distress, but she's obviously very scared. As the girl gets more and more upset, even beginning to cry, the other girl reacts the opposite way, laughing at the scene, until...
Look at me. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. But you gotta listen to me. Turn around. Look at me. What's the matter?
Whatever was frightening the first little girl, the second girl now sees it. She screams and runs away from the kitchen as well. Though an adult tries to comfort the two girls, they are certain they've come face to face with something terrifying. This mysterious video gained attention for the intensity of the girls' reactions, as well as the fact that what scared the girls is never shown. Was it just a trick of light or wind? Or could an apparition have appeared to them? Perhaps it's true what they say, that children can see things adults can't.
Turn around. Look at me. What's the matter?
Home surveillance is meant to make us feel safe, but sometimes security cameras capture truly frightening footage that puts us even more on edge. Kathleen Frascarelli of Bristol, Connecticut used a Ring doorbell security system for peace of mind. But in May 2019, the cameras showed her something outside her front door that terrified her. At 8:45 p.m., an individual emerges from the darkness and tries to open Kathleen's front door. They carry a bag of some kind strapped across their shoulders and have a heavy-looking object in the pocket of their hoodie. But in a skin-crawling twist, the person is wearing a plastic mask with a permanent smile plastered on their face. They even look directly into the camera, seemingly unafraid of being recorded. After knocking and standing at the door for 15 seconds, the person walks away from Kathleen's house, but not before wiping their fingerprints off of the doorknob. It's unclear whether the masked stranger expected Kathleen to be at home, but she was, and she bravely went downstairs to her door. By the time she got there, the stranger was in a car parked across the street from her home. She yelled from an open window, "Can I help you?" Then repeated her question a second time, but the stranger sped off before she could do anything else. Kathleen was sure the visitor came to her home with bad intentions, since they had taken the extra step to remove identifying fingerprints from the door. The incident inspired other neighbors to lock their doors and get security cameras of their own. Bristol police looked into the frightening incident, but the masked stranger was never found, and residents of Kathleen's neighborhood surely had trouble sleeping following this unsettling visit. In another creepy moment caught on home surveillance camera in 2019, one Stockton, California family was targeted by a disturbed neighbor and caught his terrifying behavior on video. 38-year-old Gong Pham is captured on a Ring security video under cover of night doing the unthinkable, dousing his neighbor's home in gasoline, then attempting to light what would have been a devastating blaze. Fortunately, Pham had used diesel gas, which is less flammable than petrol. When his attempt to set the fire doesn't work, Pham appears to give up and walk away from the gasoline-soaked front door and porch. Had he used petrol, he could easily have killed himself and those asleep inside the home, which included a 3-year-old and 10-year-old child. Pham was arrested after being identified on the security footage and charged with attempted homicide and arson. The creepiest part of Pham's inexplicable behavior was the reasoning he gave for it. He told police he had seen a ghost in his neighbor's home and was trying to kill it in his attempt to burn the house down. Additionally, he had been recorded on the same security camera prior to this incident, pacing around the front of the home and repeatedly ringing the doorbell. The incredibly lucky family survived a horrifying attempt on their lives, but this footage serves as a shocking reminder of what a dangerously disturbed neighbor had in mind for them. The woman is shocked, as are her fellow passengers, and she quickly frees herself from the man and gets back on the train. A young man traveling with her barely has time to react to the sudden grab, and the would-be abductor manages to walk away from the scene as the train pulls away from the station. Fortunately, the man later identified as 48-year-old Sonny Alloway did not evade justice for long. Just hours after the video was taken and posted on social media, he was found in the street by a group of vigilantes.
Wait, I ain't no. Yes, you is. No, I'm not. Yes, you is. I tried to help him. No, you're not. Stop lying. I ain't fucking. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You know what time it is. Okay, so let me go. Out here. That's not me. Call the cops, Bobby. Call the cops.
After this incident, Alloway was arrested and charged with unlawful imprisonment, though Bronx district attorneys deferred prosecution to build a case. Alloway has claimed the video was a misunderstanding and that he was only trying to rescue the woman from an apparent abusive situation. Whether or not there's any truth to this explanation, the footage is truly disturbing.
No. What the f***? Up! What are you doing, bud?
It takes a truly wicked person to harm some of the most vulnerable people in our society. In February 2017, police in Las Vegas set an unusual trap to catch a deranged criminal. 46-year-old Daniel Aldape and 60-year-old David Dunn, two homeless men from Las Vegas, were found murdered in their sleep. The causes of death were determined to be blunt force trauma to the head, and the murder weapon in both cases was a hammer. Law enforcement tried to draw the perpetrator to strike a third time by placing a decoy dummy in the area. Their idea worked, and what they captured on video was truly shocking.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up.
Pleaded guilty to attempted murder in court, but because there was no physical evidence linking him to the two bludgeoning deaths or another nighttime attack that injured a third man, he was technically charged with the attack of the mannequin. He admitted that he believed the dummy was a real person when he struck the head with the hammer. Police did not know his motivation for the killings, nor did they have much background information on Schindler. Despite the unusual circumstances of the plea, a judge sentenced Schindler to 8 to 20 years in prison for his unthinkable violence.